Are you afraid of Siberia? A Belarusian commando. Salute, dear comrades. All boys here, and today I'm gonna be reacting to the Family Guy Russian Jokes compilation. I wanna see if they're any good, if I can understand them, maybe even explain them to you. Or better I say, I want to see how funny you Westerners are, and how you make jokes about us Russians. Alright? Let's get into it.
So much trouble when they find out I wrecked Brian's car. They'll probably ship me off to Siberia. This sucks. I hate it here.
Shut
Siberia.
up. Drink wolf milk
Guys,
and
why
watch
is it always
Russian
Siberia?
cartoons.
Are you afraid of Siberia?
To popular Russian cartoon Shoe and Shoeless.
Shoe and shoeless. One is meaningless without the other.
Guys, I wanted to ask. I remember watching this episode on TV and I could never get it. What is it about? What is it supposed to mean? I could never get it. Is it an allusion to some party leaders or some heads of state? Can anyone explain to me?
Okay, Stewie. This is favorite Belarusian children book called
one.
Good Night Moon of Chernobyl.
Moon of
Good
Chernobyl.
night, Chernobyl
Yeah.
moon. Good night, radiation house. Good night, melted phone. Good night, glowing milk. Good night, bleeding grandpa's eyes. Good night, two-headed cat.
Bleeding
Good
grandpa's
night,
eyes.
nobody. Good night, blocks and blocks and blocks of nobody. The end. Next book. Everybody poops. Blood.
He made it! Your dog is in orbit!
It's wonderful. How do we get him back now?
Don't remember this one.
About that, we do not.
Oh, my poor dog. He will die up there.
Oh. It's a little bit dark, guys, but actually it's true. As far as I know, when the Soviet Union just opened the space program, they had to test. They couldn't use humans for that. So they would use different kinds of animals, mostly dogs. And those first flights, when they just started, many of those animals never came back. And it's true. And it's so sad because I love animals so much. It's a sad part of the history. Oh, Belarusian commando.
Natalia, safe baby.
Brian?
Lock door.
Why would I... Brian!
Like a Mission Impossible. It's cool.
No
Oh my
kissing.
god.
Under bed.
Oh my god. Those guys are cool. That's like a Terminator with the shotgun. Fast and Furious or Mission Impossible. I don't know what are their references, guys. Is this like taken from the real movies? I mean, those scenes, because it seems like that.
Where are we going?
You going home. Count to 3 and pull cord.
No! I don't know my number!
Is it Russia? Okay.
How do we know where to start looking?
The tracking beacon I shot into Mayor West's ankle will allow us to locate him.
Wow, those are the Russian people? I mean, granted, you do think of bears
Of
on
course.
unicycles when you think of the Russian people, but they're all bears on unicycles?
Bears on unicycles, everyone.
Bears
So
and
what do we do now?
unicycles.
We're undercover U.S. agents in a hostile foreign territory. We just got to make sure we don't do anything that makes us stick out.
Hey! They're not bears on unicycles! You are under
It's a
arrest!
good one.
Oop, time to lose this costume.
I need to show to my bear, because mine
'Cause
can't
we're in
ride a
Russia.
unicycle. Sure. Prime Minister.
Here are the American
Oh, it must be
spies
an
we
old
captured,
episode.
Mr. Prime Minister.
It's been 8 years? Yeah, I think it was 8 years ago when he was the prime minister. Yeah, I get the point. Just think a little bit too much suspension.
In Soviet Russia, car drives you.
You know, you're gonna think I'm
No, of
crazy,
course.
but it's such a nice day. I was kind of thinking of taking my shirt off and riding a horse there.
Get out. That's totally my thing.
Oh, that famous meme.
The sun feels
Yeah.
good on my drunk chest.
Guys, does anyone know if it's like a real thing or a Photoshop? Because I've seen that photo and it looks very real, but even me as Russian, I have no clue. I have no idea if they just faked it in Photoshop or if it's a real thing. I mean, this shirtless photo on a horse.
Welcome to Russia, Peter.
Man, Russia has the hottest and ugliest women in the world. All tens and ones. Wow! Whoa. Wow! Whoa. Wow! Whoa.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm a whoa. So what do you do for...
It's so true, guys. It's so true. You just walk one block in Russia, you will see like 20 so beautiful women and maybe 50 ugly old babushka. You call them babushka, right? It's so true.
fun around here? You got DirecTV?
We have Time Warner.
You got HBO?
We have Stars.
You got ESPN?
We have Fox Sports 1.
Does that come in HD?
420p.
You got...
Everything you say, I say something little bit worse.
You got Simpsons?
20p.
We have Family Guy.
Ah, I did it to myself.
Over here is where we rig every American election. Also, American football.
What? No!
Is true.
Suspend Tom Brady.
You leave that
Guys, I have
gorgeous
no
piece of ass
idea.
alone. I was
I
right
know
about you from the
absolutely
start, Putin.
nothing
You can't just do
about
whatever you want in the
American
world
football.
and get away with it.
I'm
it's
sorry
time
for that.
someone stood up to you and survived.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we
Lukashenko.
are here to see the fight to determine East-West superiority. Fighting for Russia, President Vladimir Putin. Fighting for America, Kevin James.
Everybody here thinks I'm Kevin James.
Kevin James? Why is he Kevin James? He's Peter Griffin. He looks like this. You know, guys, Peter here in this scene looks like this, what's his name? This famous wrestler. Jelly Bean or Butterbean. Yeah, he looks exactly like Butterbean here. Raz, 05. Raz, it's like time. Oh, got it, guys. Oh my god, it's a wrong translation. So it's supposed to be times, isn't it? So first time, second time, third time. And yes, this word raz has a translation of time, but in a different meaning. It's funny for me, but I just don't know how to explain to you. I'm afraid you won't get this joke, but it's a good one. Yeah, they even wrote it. But no, it doesn't mean round.
I can't believe it, but it sounds like the audience is starting to cheer for the Americans.
Enough!
Lois, what are you doing here?
I'm not really here, Peter. You've been hit several times in the head and sustained severe brain trauma.
She's right. This has gone too far. There are other ways to settle our differences.
Say you.
Yes, say me.
So typical for the Family Guy. I don't know this song, guys, and I don't know what's their reference.
Vlad and I finished our dance, then spent the rest of the night talking. The next day, he poisoned me on the limo ride to the airport with radioactive tea. I lost half my body weight, all my hair, and I have lesions that'll never heal. That's our president's best friend.
Guys, that's too mean. That's too mean. So I guess, guys, that's it. It was pretty good. Maybe the last bit was a little bit too long, to my taste. But overall, I get most of the jokes. But some of them, they're just out of my understanding. So if there's anyone who can explain them to me, I would be very grateful. Other than that, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. I did. If you like this video, consider leaving a comment in the comment section or subscribing to the channel. If there's any video you want me to react to, you can leave a suggestion in the comment section as well. Have a good day, night, evening, morning, whatever time of the day it is. And salute, comrades.